Well, happy July 5th. I hope everyone out there had a wonderful 4th of July Independence Day holiday. For those of you who got to extend it into a long holiday weekend, hope you're enjoying that. If you're back at it today, either way, TGIF. Today, what I would like to do is share with you a little bit about our Simply Research product. It's a wonderful research database. If you're in the compliance space, if you need information on rules, regs, statutes, any of that type of compliance information, you can find it on Simply Research by workerscompensation.com. So let's get right to it then. We're going to go ahead and share our screen, and we'll go ahead and show you what you can see on Simply Research. Give me just a second. We'll try this again. It's always something. And there we go. Okay, so there you see, that's the home page. When you get in there, we've got everything that you need to know from every U.S. jurisdiction. So all 50 states, plus Longshore, plus federal. So we've got it covered. And how does it work? Well, there's a lot on here, but just let's say that you were interested in state comparison. If you're someone who has operations in multiple states, you might want to take a look at how those two states weigh in on a certain subject. And so we have the 50 state comparative tables on these topics here. By the way, you can get in there, you root around, figure out which area that you're needing information in, and you can get right to it. So let's just say, for example, we're talking about fraud. That's a big topic. That's an important one. You want to look at fraud. And let's say you're interested in the fraud laws. It's a basic place to start. And we want to know what's going on. So there's the chart there for all 50 states. So we've got some information there on fraud and what each state does and what how it breaks down. So claims fraud, underwriting fraud, insurer fraud. That's those are definitions. Fraud plan required, SIU required, annual report, immunity, and so on down the line here. So that's one of the tools that you can find on the state comparator. Now, let's see what else you can get. These are custom reports that you can get a custom report now. I'm sorry, it just this is a very useful feature. And let's say you're interested in a topic here, occupational disease. That comes up from time to time. We see that in cases, and let's say it's an occupational disease involving hearing loss. So you want to know what a couple different states have. So let's say we decide we want to know what Maryland has on it, what New Jersey has, and maybe, I don't know, let's just pick another state here. Iowa, right? All right, so we get our states going. We click submit, and it'll take a second because it's going to pull from some information here. It brings you back Iowa on hearing loss. So here's a little compliance summary on Iowa hearing loss. Here's one on Maryland. Not much going on there. And let's see what New Jersey says. And then this has links. By the way, you see these links in here. Here's what New Jersey has, a little bit of on compensation amount, filing claims, time limitations, time for filing claims, date of disability. It has a link to the source. So these are compliance summaries that pull out the relevant information that you might need from a source. In this case, it's this statutory section here in New Jersey. And that brings you right to the source itself. So there you go. And we have that. We have compliance summaries for all 50 states. You can run that comparison tool anytime you want, the state comparison tool. But where does that draw from? It draws from, like I said, our compliance summary. So you can look again by topic on here. And let's say it's something that we're interested in subrogation. Workers' comp subrogation is broken down here, settlement with a third party, time frames, some procedural things that you need to know. And so we're still in New Jersey, by the way, because that's where we last were. And this is, like I said, again, it's all 50 states. You get these little compliance summaries. So if you're interested in who may file and the time frames for filing suit in New Jersey, here's the compliance summary. And again, you can click on the full text of the statute. There's so much more on here. We have calculators. There's an event calendar, so you can keep up with what's going on in the industry, events, webinars, conferences, and so forth. We have an extensive legal library. There's forms. State info is always popular. And one of my favorite sections, I make sure to check this every day, is what's new. And that will tell you what we've added, what we've changed, what updates there are, because our goal here was simply research. And more to the point, our wonderful compliance team, who works very hard to keep this product current and accurate, and they're constantly adding stuff. So here we are, July 5th. We had some rules coming in from Georgia, and one of the more useful features, I think, is this compare link. So if you want to see what changed, I guess that's always a big thing. Is there's a new rule or an update, you want to see, was it a big deal? Did a lot change? Am I going to have to, update handbooks, documents, whatever it is? We've got it right here. So let's say you're in Georgia and you're interested in what changed about attorney's fees or any of those other topics. You click on compare, and that will pull it up. So here's the new one on the left-hand side there, as you can see, and that's current. And you can look at how things used to be. Sometimes they're pretty minimal, and sometimes they're important. So you can go through and check it out and see what's different and how that might affect your work. And we've got that. Those are up all the time. So there's plenty there. You can get a demo by reaching out to us. There's on workerscompensation.com if you want to get started with getting signed up for and getting to know what Simply Research is all about. You go to workerscompensation.com. You go to our solutions and you click the Simply Research tab. And to get started, go ahead and you can say get a demo. If you're already a subscriber, you can do login. If you're ready to go, you can just hit the buy now button there. It's one that we hope you will take us up on that offer, and at least to get a demo, because it's a product that can really help you cut down the amount of time you spend looking for information. You don't have to go to a bunch of state websites. We've got it there. You don't have to spend hours digging through statutes. We've got it there. You don't have to go looking around for cases. If you want cases, we've got full text cases. We summarize quite a few of them, so we have summaries on those cases, and we always make it a priority to summarize state Supreme Court cases, so you'll know what the law of the land is in the particular state. So it's a great product, one that will make your life simpler, to borrow from our theme. So anyways, in the meantime, go to workerscompensation.com, get that demo if you want it, and get started. See how you can start learning with Simply Research. I want to thank you all for stopping by here. We'll stop the sharing. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, whether it's a long weekend or if you had to go back to work today. Enjoy your days off. Thank you so much, and we'll talk again soon.